Hey, what's up guys? AndyLou here, and today we're going to be going over my desk tour for 2021. Hopefully this video will give you guys some good inspiration and ideas for your work from home setup. Everything will be linked in the description, so if there's something that you like throughout this video, you can check it out there. With that being said, let's get started. First up, the foundation for any setup, the desk. I'm still rocking the 60-inch Vari standing desk in the reclaimed wood finish. It's been over a year since I purchased this desk, and I gotta say, I have no regrets about this purchase. The desk still holds up today just as well as it did when I first set it up. The surface still looks good with no wear and tear whatsoever. The motors are still smooth and reasonably silent, and the control panel still functions perfectly. And with the measurements of 60 inches long and 30 inches deep, you have plenty of space to feng shui your setup however you like. I would definitely recommend this desk to someone who's looking for a sturdy electric standing desk. Next up are these two fake plants I have sitting on both ends of the desk to add a touch of greenery to the setup. And it's statistically proven that if you add fake plants in your videos, you're likely to get more likes on your video. So what you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that like button. Come on. You know you want to. Come. There you go. I knew you could do it. Now for my desk speakers. I have the Logitech Z506 surround sound speaker system. I think this is a great versatile speaker system. It comes with 5 satellite speakers and 1 down-firing subwoofer. I did use all 5 speakers when I had them set up in my living room, but for this setup, I'm only using 2 of the satellite speakers and the subwoofer. Personally, I feel like it would have been overkill to have all of them set up in such a small space. Next up is this mini fan. This isn't a smart fan by any means, but it serves its purpose. Sometimes it can get a little warm in this room, especially in the afternoon when the sun is beaming through the window. When that happens, I usually turn this little guy on to keep me cool while I'm in here. Something I don't worry about as much when the sun is beaming are these 22-inch IPS panel Samsung monitors. These monitors are part of Samsung's FT45 series, which I think are categorized as their business class monitors. They're smaller than my previous 24-inch Dell monitors, and that's where the drawback ends for me. There's also an anti-glare coating on the screen that allows you to see what's on it in direct light. The monitors have a nearly bezel-less display, minus the chin flashing that good old Samsung badge. And as far as ports go, there are 2 HDMI and 1 display port on the bottom, and 2 USB ports and a headphone jack on the back. Because I spend so much of my time in front of a screen, I also have these blue light blocking glasses to reduce eye strain, but it has other benefits as well, like reducing headaches, helping you sleep better. I think everyone should have at least 1 pair of blue light blocking glasses. Oh, and the stand that these monitors are sitting on is the triple mount stand from Mounted. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty biased when it comes to this stand. It's been really good to me over the years. Right now, I'm rocking a dual monitor setup, but it can hold up to 3 24-inch monitors at once, which is a great option to have in case you want to switch things up a bit. Most importantly, it makes cable management a breeze, with the cable management clips on the arms and the ability to pass the cables through the body of the stand. I have a cable management video showing how I cable manage all of this. I'll link it in the description below, that way you can check it out. For lighting, I recently switched from the eMart lights to using the LIFX Z Strip. The eMart lights were really harsh and they would burn through the gels because of how hot they got. I didn't want to waste my time burning through all the gels and eventually buying new ones, so I switched to the spare LIFX Z strips that I had sitting around in my closet. So far, this is the best decision I've made for lighting my setup. I can switch the lighting to a variety of colors and schedule color scenes throughout the day. I can even set it up with Amazon's voice assistant to have it turn on, turn off, or change the color of the lights. In front of the monitor stand, I have the Yotech wireless charging stand for my phone. I usually have my phone sitting on this stand throughout the day, and if I need to juice up my phone for a bit, I'll plug into an open USB port, and when I place my phone on the stand, a green light will start glowing at the base to indicate that it's charging. Next up, and I'm sure you noticed by now, I have two beautiful 16-inch MacBook Pros running my setup. Now, before you drop down in the comment section below talking about, AndyLou, you a baller, you got two MacBook Pros, how'd you do it, how'd you do it? I didn't purchase two MacBook Pros. I just did it. No, seriously. The one on the left is my personal MacBook Pro, which I did purchase, and the one on the right I got from my job. Here's the specs for them in case you guys are curious about what's underneath the hood. Supporting these babies and connecting them to the displays are the newest additions to my setup. The HumanCentric USB C Hub for the MacBook. Now, some of you guys know that I've been hunting for a docking station that would play nice with the 16-inch MacBook Pro. I've even made a versus video of the best options that I could find at the time. I'll link that in the description below as well if you want to check that out. But I think this one takes the title this year. What caught my eye about the HumanCentric Hub was that in addition to it being a hub, it doubled as a vertical stand for the MacBook. This is huge. All of the hubs that I've come across in the past either didn't have the stand option or didn't have all the right ports to maintain my workflow. HumanCentric took both of those options and combined them into one, and I'm loving it. It comes in the silver color, which is a couple shades darker than the MacBook, and has rubber padding throughout the body to keep my laptop in place and prevent scratches. On the front, it has 3 USB ports, a standard and a micro SD slot, and a headphone jack. Then on the back, there's a USB-C power delivery connection, an Ethernet port, and 2 HDMI ports, which supports dual 4K displays at 60 Hz for the Intel-based MacBooks. Now, my experience with this hub has been so good that I bought a second one to have a dedicated docking station for each MacBook. No glitches, no blackout screens, or overheating. Just plug and play, I'm just saying. Now that I'm done raving about these laptop stands, we can move on to the keyboard and mouse. For my keyboard and mouse, I went with Logitech's MX Keys and the MX Master 3. I love having this keyboard and mouse combo as part of my setup. They're fun to use and speed up my workflow quite a bit. Both can pair up to 3 devices, which saves time on unpairing and pairing to different devices. Both are rechargeable via USB-C. This means that I can share a single cable between the two instead of having separate cables for each. And if you take advantage of the Logi Options app, you have the ability to customize certain button functions for both keyboard and mouse for multiple applications. It's crazy how much customization you can achieve with this app. Now, the desk tour wouldn't be complete without a good pair of headphones to jam out to. For that, I have Sony's WH-1000 XM4s. These headphones are known for being the noise canceling king, and I can't argue with that claim. When the noise canceling is active, these headphones block out the majority, if not all, the distracting sounds around me, which leads to a more enjoyable and immersive experience to whatever I'm listening to. I like that it can pair up to multiple devices using the Sony app, and I get to choose which 2 devices take priority. What's nice about this is that the headphone will automatically switch between these 2 devices based on the current one that's in use. So let's say I'm watching some YouTube on my Mac and I get a call. The headphones will pause the video, then switch over to the phone call, then resume the video when the call is over. It doesn't get any better than that. I can customize the sound on the headphones from the Sony app as well. There are a couple of different presets that I can use, or I can completely customize the sound using these 2 available custom settings. When I'm done using the headphones for the day, I like to have them sitting here on the hooks that came with the desk. And the final part of my desk tour, and maybe the most used part of anyone's setup, the chair. And the one I've selected is the Titan chair from Secret Labs. I chose to go with the soft weave fabric in black. Well, they say it's black, but I'm getting a dark bluish vibe when I look at it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Am I tripping, or does this chair look blue to you? Either way, the chair seems like a solid build. I've had it for about 5 months now, and I've noticed no squeaking or shakiness. We'll see if that continues to hold up over time. It's not the most comfortable chair to sit in, so if you're looking for a chair that feels super soft and plush, this chair may not be for you. You're basically sitting on a dense foam that doesn't have much give, but also doesn't feel like one of those hard plastic chairs you probably used to sit in back in grade school. Bet you're thinking about that chair from grade school now, huh? All in all, it's comfortable enough to sit in for a few hours before feeling the need to get up and stretch out for a bit, which is a good thing. Alright guys, that's a wrap for my 2021 desk tour. Go ahead and drop a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Also, let me know what was your favorite part in the comments. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Deuces.